Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and today we are going to be talking about planets in the world of Helldivers. Now obviously a lot of us do not enjoy Hellmire right now. In fact, there's a petition to have it removed, but with Hellmire possibly being out of the equation, there are 10 more planets the developers are working on, and today we're going to go over what we know about them and how they are likely going to change the game. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Helldivers 2 planets. So as Helldivers, we have one mission: take as many planets as possible and defend them for the spread of democracy. However, one particular planet has become a source of frustration and even hatred among the Helldivers community, and that is Hellmire. And that's because that planet is constantly ravaged by firestorms, and while they may be helpful against the bugs, if you get hit by the fire, well, that's pretty much a one-hit KO unless you can get your stim off quick. It makes it a pretty difficult and dangerous place to operate, as fellow Helldivers would know. The fire damage is extreme and quickly kill both players and enemies alike, as I just mentioned. And Arrowhead, the developers of Helldivers 2, have admitted that the fire damage right now is currently unbalanced, and actually we will be getting an update on it for a complete overhaul. Whether or not that impacts the flamethrower, well, we'll just have to see. However, for now, Hellmire is not going anywhere, and it's going to remain a frustrating and deadly planet that we're just gonna have to adapt to. And the fact that Hellmire has been a constant presence in the Galactic War rotation has led to what some players are actually calling Hellmire fatigue. That is right, we're not always gonna be super soldiers. Players can get simply tired of fighting on this difficult and unpleasant planet. The frustration has reached a boiling point, with some players even suggesting that Hellmire should be removed from the game entirely, but I just don't really see that happening. However, there is something bright on the horizon, and that is new planets and challenges, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The data miner extraordinaire known as Iron Sights, who, if you've ever been on this channel before, you would have heard his name many a times, has shown us that there are 10 new planets that will be added to the game in the future. These planets include the Bug Homeworld, the Bot Homeworld, the Illuminate Homeworld, which is fantastic because now we know that they are still coming, the Mines of Zion, a Forest Cathedral, Heroes Bay, Coldith, which is kind of a funny name, Miasma 8, I think I said that right, Darkwater Bay, Bug Quarantine, Meridian Leah, RP426 Eushurion, which I'm pretty sure is from an Aliens game, Outpost 31, Franklin's Retreat, and Protea 5, along with one called Hell's Cauldron, which, you know, only makes me more worried about Hellmire. Regardless, in addition to the new planets, there is going to be that new enemy faction of the Illuminate, which we have seen a ton of models and leaks for, and if we look at the galaxy map, you'll notice there's enough room for 2 more factions to compete alongside the automatons and terminids. So it will be interesting to see who also, besides that Illuminate, decides to join the galactic fray. It'll be someone we haven't probably seen before, which makes it pretty interesting and tantalizing. Not to mention, there is a brief video of players getting dropped onto Super Earth. They actually have the new Exo 49 mech, which looks really cool, and Super Earth doesn't look like what I thought it would. I was envisioning a lot of major cities and metropolises, but this does appear to be a very lush jungle atmosphere, and the bugs are here, which is also another interesting thing. How did the bugs get to Super Earth? Why are they invading us now? And what happened to allow them to get here? Are the Hive Lords here, or are we only going to see that on the Bug Homeworld? But the addition of new planets and enemies are going to help to make Helldivers 2 a more balanced and diverse game. Here is actually a banner frame of all the new maps that we know of so far, with their images actually in it, which makes it very, very interesting, and you can get an idea of the biosphere that we will be playing on in the future, so that we can finally get away from Hellmire. And Helldivers 2 is a great game with a lot to offer players. If you haven't already touched it, I highly recommend it. And even though there's been the constant presence of Hellmire in the Galactic War rotation leading to frustration among players, the addition of those new planets and enemies, which Arrowhead is really quick to add in, and always adding new stuff into this game, by the way, is going to make it a much more enjoyable experience, and I can't wait to explore the rest of this Galactic War with all my fellow Helldivers. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts about the 10 planets coming in? Do you think Hellmire should stick around? And how do you feel about playing on Super Earth and defending it there? Also, don't forget to check out these videos right here where I cover information on Finals, Helldivers 2, and so much more. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. See you in the next video.